What's up, YouTube? Here's a deck profile of Gladiator Beast.
New channel.
New channel. Alright, let's start this piece of shit.
Alright, guys. So, first of all, we run 3 Test Tiger. Now, you use this in case you can't attack and you gotta, like, run over something. So, you just tag out into Marmilla or some bullshit. But, yeah. Alright, anyways. 1 Bestiari. 3 Lucori. 2 Darius. 2 Equest. And then, for the ones that we only run 1 of is 1 Radiari, 1 Secator, 1 Hoplimiz, and 1 Murmillo. And then we run a Spirit Reaper because shit gets rough sometimes, and yeah. To keep our hand consistent, we have 3 Proving Grounds, 2 Infected Mail, which I think is like an extremely good card in this deck, 2 Smashing Ground, and then a Book of Moon, a Heavy Storm, and an MST. You don't need more than that. Dark Hole, Monster Reborn. We only run 2 Chariots. We got 2 Compulse. 3 Wabuku. I don't care what y'all niggas say. This card's beast in this deck. And if you don't think so, then you're stupid. A Bottomless and a Solemn Warning, because Bottomless almost does the same as Solemn Warning in some cases. And you could use it on something that you'd use Solemn Warning for, so it's okay. And then to protect our backfield, we got a Starlight Road and a Dark Bribe. And last, I'm taking a Widespread Dud because my shit leaves the field a lot. And Mirror Force. And to talk about some of the stuff.
Yeah, well, why don't you tell us why you run a Bestiari?
Because it's like the heart of the deck. What kind of stupid question is that?
Alright, well,
If you can run more than this, then you probably should. In case like the format changes anytime soon. But I doubt it will. But yeah, these are just beaters. You tag out into them. You just leave them out there because you don't want your shit getting run over. This, just because to get something from the grave and special summon it. This, you get it back to your hand. You use these to recycle your chariots. And that's also the reason why I only run 2, because you could always recycle them with him. And I mean, you draw into this like mid-game trying to look for monsters. It's not really going to do anything on its own. And then this removes from your opponent's side of the field. This, if you're able to tag him out, you can bring 2 out, so that's good. Hoplimiz, you just set him and people attack into him, he's 21 defense. And Murmillo pops with a face of monster.
and since Hoplimiz was attacked, it battled, so you could return him to the deck and do some more tagging out action.
And Reaper, I'd rather run him than Marshmallow because if you're able to clear your opponent's field, you can like poke with them and stuff, and like you'll be able to discard a card from your opponent's hand, and well, that's really good. And I have 41 cards, and I run 3 of these because, well, there's zeros, and it just helps like keep your hand full of monsters because you don't run that much monsters in this deck that you actually use. Now the Infected Males, you can run 1 if you want, but I suggest you run 2 because you don't draw into them enough. It's a really good card. You just like attack directly with anything, and you just tag it out at the end of the battle phase so it won't get destroyed. And let's say like you attack with Laquari 21 directly. I mean, that's like more than 1/4 of your opponent's life points right there. So that's really good. The Smashing Grounds, I don't know. They're okay, but lately I think I'm gonna take them out for something else because, well, you got other stuff to get rid of monsters with. And then Book, because it's like anti-anything nowadays. The MST and the Heavy Storm, I don't even want of because you pop with the Bestiari and that other shit. And these are staples. And go look this card up. It's a pretty good card.
And if you don't know what it does, it says select 2 face-up attack position monsters on the field. When any of the selected monsters are removed from the field, destroy this card. When this card is destroyed, destroy the selected monsters.
Oh yeah, and that's pretty much it from the main deck.
Everything else is, I think, pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Oh, Wabuku, because as long as they get their attack off, even if they attack into a stronger monster, they won't die because of Wabuku, so they can tag out and maybe go search for a Murmillo and pop their beefy monster on the field, and these just to protect the backfield.
Now I like running one bottomless and one solemn warning all the time, because like I said, the solemn warning does the same as a bottomless essentially at some point, and you don't have to pay life points. And I don't know, I just think it's a better card in some situations. But yeah, anyway, for the extra deck, I think you guys already know what it's in the extra deck. We have one Esendari, and I'd run more if I wanted. If I had him, he's just like in case you can't get Bestiari and you need to run over something, so you just tag out any 2 random ones and he'll come out. He's pretty good. We have 2 Gisarius. Pop 2 cards when he's contact summon, and you need Bestiari. That's why it's limited to 1. And then him, you pretty much don't get any spell or trap. And if you have him in a Chariot set, then you're pretty much set for the rest of the game, because you don't negate anything. And a Stardust for the Starlight Road, and a Leviathan, and a Utopia, because every deck should have one of those. And that's it for the Gladiator piece.
What's something you don't like about the deck?
Sometimes you just really can't get over monsters no matter what you do. I mean, you try to pop it, or like you draw into Mermello, so there's like nothing else you could do. You just have to like wait it out, and it's annoying. Other than that though, this deck is really solid. It's a good matchup against anything, because it removes, it can pop, it runs over stuff. It like does anything. That's what makes it that good. That it could do like many shit, not just yeah.
Alright, well, everybody, thanks for watching. This has been a deck profile. Peace.